You fell. But I've got you.
No, being crazy is hard. You're getting all hung up on imaginary problems. You gotta focus on what's real, man. You see this cup? This is literally my favorite cup. Huh. Now it's gone forever, so it's not real, and I don't care about it anymore.
So what? He's scared of love?
Everyone's scared of love, dipshit. You learn that in your 20s. It takes a very rare, very powerful being to be terrified of happiness.
Dumb.
You're dumb. That's why you're not scared to be happy. The smarter you are, the more you know. Happiness is a trap. It can't last forever. Let's say you meet the love of your life. Well, it's still gonna end. It's inevitable, whether by the slow pull of a disease or the shock of loose footing on a hiking trail.
It gets easier.
Huh?
Every day it gets a little easier.
Yeah?
But you gotta do it every day. That's the hard part. But it does get easier.
You're gonna keep your mouth shut about it, Morty, because the world is full of idiots that don't understand what's important, and they'll tear us apart, Morty. But if you stick with me, I'm gonna accomplish great things, Morty, and you're gonna be part of them.
You can't keep doing this. You can't keep doing shitty things and then feel bad about yourself like that makes it okay. You need to be better.
I'm really sorry I let you down.
No. You could never let me down, Rodney. Listen, I know it isn't easy, Rodney, but a dream that you don't fight for can haunt you for the rest of your life.
What's going on with you, Puss? I am down to my last life, and I am afraid.
Well, it's okay to be afraid.
No, not for Puss in Boots. I'm supposed to be a fearless hero, a legend. But without lives to spare, I am nothing.
You want to invest our entire life savings in a snail?
I'm telling you, this snail crawled into our lives for a reason. I think he could be our little shooting star.
Did you hear that, Chet? This guy believes in me.
That guy is as crazy as you are.
And you're gonna do everything you can to fill that hole with friends and your career and meaningless sex, but the hole doesn't get filled.
Which way does a tree fall?
Down?
A tree falls the way it leans. Be careful which way you lean.
No, we don't know what's over there. Maybe nothing. It's too risky.
It's a chance.
And you'll be happy to know that bees as a species haven't had one day off in 27 million years. Woo.
So you'll just work us to death?
We'll sure try.
What if I can't do it?
Try your best.
What if my best isn't good enough?
It's good enough for me.
And it's a lot of responsibility looking after so many people. Though lately I have been trying to be more chill about it.
Cool. Like, taking ice cream breaks?
Yeah, and like being more sorta okay with everyone making mistakes around me. Like, mind my own stuff more. You know what I mean?
You had a life before you met me.
I don't want that life. That life, that person, that's not who I am.
You're braver than you believe, and stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think.
And hey, what's that kid doing in the cage? Something wrong with him? You got the fever?
That's Liam. He likes to run.
So let him run.
Well, Liam's super fast. We blink and he's up a tree.
So then your kid's up a tree. What's the problem?
Well, he could fall.
He might.
And then he hurts himself.
Oh, so he got really high up in this hypothetical tree. Kid gets hurt, he learns not to do it again. You know how many electric cords I've chewed?
Like multiple cords?
One.
I mean, look at you. How could they not make fun of you? It's like you're almost forcing them. If you just quit it with the speed stuff...
I can't help it. It's in me.
No, it is not in you.
Says who?
Nature. Mother Nature. Maybe you've heard of her? We all have our limitations. Theo? The sooner you accept the dull, miserable reality of your existence, the happier you'll be.
You know, it may be hard to believe, what with my obvious charm and good looks, but people used to think I was a monster. And for a long time, I believed them. But after a while, you learn to ignore the names that people call you, and you just trust who you are.
You're a millionaire movie star with a girlfriend who loves you, acting in your dream movie. What more do you want? What else could the universe possibly owe you?
I want to feel good about myself, the way you do. And I don't know how. I don't know if I can.
You can't get rid of fear. It's like Mother Nature. Can't beat her or outrun her. But you can get through it. You can find out what you're made of.
Anyway, I never got my spark.
Yes, you did. Your spark isn't your purpose. That last box fills in when you're ready to come live.
Doesn't matter what they call you. It's the deeds make the man.
Yeah, but my deeds just made things worse. I'm a fraud. I'm a phony. My friends believed in me, but they need some kind of hero.
Then be a hero.
You are the one who has kept the past hidden. Your anger, your frustration. You're a fool! You have blinded us, but now I can see it. You need me!
Now you are balanced.
I was so afraid of becoming my dad. Mostly because I thought I never could. How do you become someone that great, that brave, that selfless? I guess you can only try.
Come on, kid, come on, fight back. Come on, you can take this bum. This guy's a pushover, look at him.
You were right all along, Phil. Dreams are for rookies.
No, kid. Giving up is for rookies. I came back because I'm not quitting on you. I'm willing to go the distance. How about you?
Having a family doesn't mean that you stop being an individual. You know the best thing you can do for people that depend on you? Be honest with them, even if it means setting them free.
What's the matter? Lives flashing before your eyes?
No, just one. I'm done running.
Theo, what happens if you wake up tomorrow and your powers are gone? What then?
Then I better make the most of today.
Rodney, did you know that when I was your age, I wanted to be a musician? I played pretty well, too, but my dad was worried that I wouldn't be able to make a living, so I got refitted to be a dishwasher. Now, I'm not complaining, but I've always said to myself, if I could do it over again, I would follow my dream.
It's not too late for me, is it? It's not too late. Diane, I need you to tell me that it's not too late.
Oh, Jack,
I need you to tell me that I'm a good person. I know that I can be selfish and narcissistic and self-destructive, but underneath all that, deep down, I'm a good person and...
The world loves the underdogs, you know. The dreamers out there. They need them. Need to believe that one day, maybe they could achieve the impossible too. Always told me, no dream is too big, and no dreamer too small.
So, what do you think you'll do? How are you going to spend your life?
I'm not sure. But I do know. I'm gonna live every minute of it.
Something I'm doing wrong. Can you just tell me what it is? Because I've tried everything, and no one ever sees me. You put me here. The least you can do is tell me why.
I like trying, actually. What your father means, hun, is it's gonna be difficult. Impossible, even, for you to become a police officer.
Right. There's never been a bunny cop.
No.
Bunnies don't do that.
Never.
Never.
Huh. Then I guess I'll have to be the first one.
All right, calm down. Listen to me, Morty. I know that new situations can be intimidating. You're looking around and it's all scary and different, but, you know, meeting them head on, charging right into them like a bull. That's how we grow as people.
Most bee jobs are small ones, but bees know that every small job, if it's done well, means a lot. But choose carefully, because you'll stay in the job that you pick for the rest of your life.
The same job for the rest of your life? I didn't know that.
What's the difference? Huh?
Go hustler.
All right, look. Everyone comes to Zootopia thinking they can be anything they want. Well, you can't. You can only be what you are. Sly Fox, Dumb Bunny.
I am not a dumb bunny.
Ruko, you have to look within yourself to save yourself from your other self. Only then will your true self reveal itself.
All right, team meeting. Bring it in. This is it, little amigo. This is our moment, our time. Today is the day we make our mark.
A mental health day.
You don't have the right to be sad. You never even had the guts to tell Margaret how you feel. Listen, if you leave things the way they are now, you'll regret it for the rest of your life.
Sorry. I really am. I'm done. You know, little buddy, there's a yin for every yang. If there's bad, good will rise up against it. It's taken me a long time to find my calling. Now it's about time you find yours.
Yourself. If there's something you really want, or someone you really want to be, then the only person standing in your way is you.
Max, here's a trick. The first step of not being afraid is acting like you're not afraid. So, are you scared?
No.
Are you scared?
No! No, I'm not!
Now you're talking.
You're quitting? Just like that?
Hey, nothing ventured, nothing gained.
That's a bad thing!
Your story may not have such a happy beginning, but that doesn't make you who you are. It is the rest of your story, who you choose to be.
You can't get rid of fear. It's like Mother Nature. You can't beat her or outrun her, but you can get through it. You can find out what you're made of.
Lay truth on me, Bimo. Is Finn pulling some elaborate prank on me?
No, Jake. When bad things happen, I know you want to believe they are a joke. But sometimes life is scary and dark. That is why we must find the light. Aha! Found it!
I don't care what scars do. You should, Shen. You gotta let go of that stuff from the past, because it just doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is what you choose to be now.
Quite terrible. This tea has all the necessary ingredients, but it lacks the most important one. Balance. I see why your path to the sword remains clouded.
This isn't the path? I don't understand. Then you must show me the way.
I cannot. It is not for me to show you your path.
Stress.
I keep making mistakes like that. I'm awful.
No, you're not.
And annoying.
You know what? You can't focus on what's going wrong. There's always a way to turn things around, to find the fun.
When life gets you down, you know what you gotta do?
I don't want to know what you gotta do.
Just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming, swimming, swimming.
I'm begging you, Prince Zuko. It's time for you to look inward and begin asking yourself the big questions. Who are you? And what do you want?
What do you want to be when you grow up?
Kind.
Nothing beats kindness. It sits quietly beyond all things.
Sometimes life is like this dark tunnel. You can't always see the light at the end of the tunnel. But if you just keep moving, you will come to a better place.
Only after you give up everything can you begin to find a way to be happy.
At least need to unpack my last decade before embarking on my next decade. I've got to win and be dignified. 20s are for regretting. 30s are for being dignified. And 40s, older than I ever want to be.
You're braver than you believe, and stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think.
You have to live with the shitty thing you did for the rest of your life. You have to know that it's never, ever going to be okay.
Isn't it odd? We can only see our outsides, but nearly everything happens on the inside.
Panda? Master, that panda is not the Dragon Warrior. He wasn't even meant to be here. It was an accident.
There are no accidents.
Yes, I know.
Come on, Rick, don't talk about my parents like that. Listen, Morty, I hate to break it to you, but what people call love is just a chemical reaction that compels animals to breed. It hits hard, Morty, then it slowly fades, leaving you stranded in a failing marriage. I did it, your parents are gonna do it. Break the cycle, Morty.
Larry, what do you think the meaning of life is?
Work. It's important to be useful. Look at me, I got it all figured out. I get up, I shower, I come to work, I work all day, I go home, I go to sleep. I get up, I shower, I come to work, I work all day, I go home, I go to sleep. I get up, I shower, I come to work.
I'm happy for the first time in my life, and I'm not going to feel bad about it. It takes a long time to realize how truly miserable you are, and even longer to see that it doesn't have to be that way.
You think I could stretch out of everything? You're so naive. To live life, you need problems.
That's so stupid.
If you get everything you want the minute you want it, what's the point of living?
You must be imaginative, strong-hearted. You must try things that may not work. And you must not let anyone define your limits because of where you come from. Your only limit is your soul.
Hey, you run straight ahead, and you keep running forward no matter what. There are people in your life who are going to try to hold you back, slow you down, but you don't let them.
It is in you. It's always been in you.
Don't even think about it.
So you get out there and you win this.
I know. Tears fall for a reason, and they're your strength, not weakness.
I think you believe in me more than I do.
You'll catch up. Life is difficult, but you are loved.
You are too concerned with what was and what will be. There's a saying, yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery, but today is a gift. That is why it is called the present.
Apparently, I suck at being nonviolent.
Dude, sucking at something is the first step towards being sorta good at something.
Lynn the person looked at Janet and asked, "Am I my feelings? Do I exist because I can't stop feeling?" Janet the fox answered her, "Feelings are action, and like all mortal action, they are doomed to failure."
To know something truly and deeply, you must know it with your head, hand, and heart, mind, body, and spirit. I love you with all of myself, and I always will.
I'm happy for the first time in my life, and I'm not going to feel bad about it. It takes a long time to realize how truly miserable you are, and even longer to see that it doesn't have to be that way.